The rich tradition of South African schools rugby continues as we welcome you to Grey College, established back in 1855. And I reckon that half of Bloemfontein is here this afternoon to welcome the visitors, Affies from Pretoria. That's the memorial to Hansie Cronje. And there is just so much tradition around the school. About 8 of the buildings have been declared as national monuments. There are pictures of all the Springboks. They produced twice as many Springboks as any other school in South Africa since we re-entered international rugby back in 1992. That's the old tuck shop, which they have now just moved obviously into more modern premises. They have a fully equipped gymnasium here, the Hamilton Saal, which is another one of those dining places, and then the main hall where I was privileged enough to address their school assembly at the bequest of their headmaster, Mr. Johan Volstead. Morné du Plessis, Hansie Cronje in the background, Tian Stoffberg. The names just roll on and on and on in the main hall, which is the reunion hall, where they had the assembly every morning. And it is, I can tell you, it's real goose pimple stuff to attend the Grey College assembly. They have such tradition. All the kids we walk past were in their school uniforms, all greeting us, saying good afternoon sir, good morning sir, and it really was a fantastic experience. But now we're with the rugby situation. They first played against each other in 1953, then played for a number of years, and then they've had gaps in between, but over the years, we'll have a look at the statistics in a short while. You can see, look at that, the guys have got white shirts on, spelling out grey, and so you can see just how well organized this school is, led by their cheerleaders, the front of the grandstand. All the old boys are gathering, they're still there, and so that's just a fantastic sight to behold. That's not only do they produce precision on the rugby field, but also precision on the grandstand. They've lost once this year to Outeniqua, who are a high-riding school in South Africa, and Affies, who are unbeaten this year, have produced those Springboks: Louis Schmidt, Tony Roux, Pierre Edwards, the current headmaster, Grant Esterhuizen going down, the great Fourie de Pre, Van Adolfia, Pierre Spies, the current captain of the Bulls, and their latest Springbok, Dion Greyling, the prop forward in the Blue Bulls, not the Blue Bulls, the Bulls Super Rugby side. Well, they produced 38 test-playing Springboks, have Grey College. Look at some of those names. Those are all recent names. Dion Stachman and Heinrich Rousseau played in the same school side, as did Francois Steyn, Connie Wursthuis and Johan Goosen, the latest of a very, very fine bunch of players. Davy Snyman, Morné du Plessis come to mind. Over the years, I said, they played since 1953. They played every year since 1992. Grey College, 27 wins off each, just 4, and 5 of those games have been drawn. But Affies won last year, 35 points to 29. So the tradition continues. There are a lot of Affies supporters here. They've had the parachuters coming, the Afrikaans side. Well, 2 names spring to mind there. Both played Craven Week last year in Francois Steyn, the hooker, and also Yuri Linder, watch out for number 13, played SA Schools last year. That's how they will form up, and remember, they are unbeaten, so they have a very rich tradition up in the Northern Transvaal, particularly up in Pretoria area. Established in 1920, younger by some years than Grey College, but still a school that is absolutely fantastic in their production of rugby players. Those, well, all the razzmatazz is here at Grey College this Saturday afternoon, and here come the parachuters, and once they come down, and just before we have a look at the Grey College side, well, maybe we'll have a look at the Grey College side in a moment. As I say, they lost that one game. Now, they do have schools ratings, which is a little bit controversial in that all the schools don't have the same fixture list. But Grey College and Affies are right up there at the top of the list. That Grey College side with 4 players who played in Craven Week last year. Xavier Viljoen, the fullback, already contracted to Western Province. Andrew Duplessis and Ruan Kramer, the 2 front rankers, form a formidable front row with Martin Whiplinger. And Marius Lowe, the captain, was in the losing side last year at Affies in Pretoria. And he said he wants to turn this around on his home ground in his final matric year. They must be a very disciplined side, that Grey College side, because they have a host of prefects in their side. And so the beautiful grounds of Grey College will welcome the Affies side. Those are the substitutes, so maybe you're sitting at home, you'll see some of your mates. Some of those guys played in the second team. I can tell you that Grey thrashed Affies in the opening game, or the curtain raiser, should I say, 47 points to 0. I am joined in commentary today by a man who's steeped in tradition at old Maritzburg College, and Michael House, scholar, 22 test matches for Italy. Wim Visser, welcome.
Thank you, Hugh. It's an awesome pleasure to be here, and what's going to be an epic classic clash between these 2 traditional sides that are very well drilled, very disciplined on the field, and I look forward to a fantastic afternoon of great schoolboy rugby.
Ivan van Zyl leads the Affies side onto the field. Affies will be in white with their red, yellow and green strip through the middle. So it's a big moment. Look, the guys are almost pale with tension. Sometimes I think they get too tense. They just, there's so much riding in terms of the honor of the school, pride of the boys, the traditional, I've lost words. The motto of Affies is "Laat daar lig wees." Let there be light. Will there be light this afternoon as they await the Grey College side? Over a period of about 20 years, Grey College had 12, yes, no less than 12 unbeaten seasons. Absolutely incredible. I was talking about Heinrich Bousseau and Gian Stechman playing in the same side. The other guy who played in that side as a loose forward was Richard Strauss, the current Irish hooker. So they were a formidable side. And so Marius Lowe leads Grey on a very, you can see they're pretty worked up. They will all be worked up. These are scholars, worked up by the coaches, worked up by the parents, worked up by their peers. Probably their sisters and cousins and aunts as well. Heinrich Sander in picture. The referee this afternoon, Jakob Kotzer, will be assisted by Struble O'Reilly and Arno Mbande. So it will be Xavier Viljoen. Grey College in their familiar all dark blue strip. Affies in, as I said, that white gear with the familiar red, yellow and green band through the middle. It's going to be Xavier Viljoen. He's a tall lad. Have a look when he comes up to kick off. Who I say has already been contracted to Western Province. So a great roar from the crowd as the game begins, and a bit of mistiming there by Affies.
Wait.
Well, Wim saw these guys in the Wilde-Klaver situation. They've got some big lads in the forwards.
I tell you, Affies have got one of the bigger packs I've seen for a schoolboy side. First interesting line-out taken cleanly, which is really important to start the game off so well.
Well, it was that big man Snyman who took the ball. Good lay back there. And Van Zyl, you'll probably find that Affies will play a more physical game than Grey do, where they will have one pass ruck, a little bit like the Bulls play, whereas Grey tend to move the ball around the park a little bit more. But Affies now looking for the back-to-back wins, which they've only done once ever before. So it's efficient work by Lowe at the back of the line. I look at that maul, they piled in and say Now when a maul gets on the trot, you know the opposition are in danger. They've got to collapse it and maybe give away a penalty. It comes for the scrum half, Sander, taken at short, close quarters by Duro. Sander again, and a big lad, one of those Craven Weave players, Andrew Duplessis. And yeah, I thought that they might be giving away that penalty. It looked to me, Vim, like a collapsed maul there. Look at the size of that lad talking to the referee. Sorry, I butted in there. It looked like a collapsed maul originally, but then offside, I think.
Well, it all started from a fantastic line-out take at the back of the line-out for Grey, with a fantastic maul, setting it up, getting the ball to the back of that maul, and at the end, pulled down. When play evolved from there, Affies were offsides and got penalised with a penalty right in front of the posts.
So the left-footed Rotenbach should be able to just trot up and pop this over the crossbar. Dead quiet here at Grey College, and no problem at all. So a good start by Grey.
Seker die bal is op die lyn, agter die lyn, ou is agter jou.
Affies need to chase down this kickoff. Oh, the timing might have been a little bit out there. I think that in a way they just dropped that man. The vet was that note. At 16 years old, the youngest member of this Grey College side. Now it's incredible to think all these boys, or the majority of them, born in 1995, the year South Africa won the World Cup for the first time. Can you believe that? These guys, most of them weren't even born when we won the World Cup. Good little run there by Fenton, a beautiful run off the ball. Magnificent! It's to those guys that they look, the side likes of Affies, to Yuri Linda, the South African schools centre, so very nearly brought glory in the opening stages.
Great offload in the tackle by the number 10, the fly half Davy Venter. But what's really interesting there is Yuri Linda, the way he hit that line at pace and the angle that he came in, almost going in for a try. Unfortunately, that cover tackle there, losing the ball forward, so it will be scrum down time for Grey. First scrum of the game will be really interesting. This is where it all starts.
Well, a great tackle there by Tio Ferreira. And at scrum time, Vim, it's a different call, isn't it? It's a crouch, bind, scrum.
Well, it is a different call now. It's crouch, bind and scrum, but it's all designed to make it safe up front there for the front rows, to help them with not having a hard engagement to protect their spinal cords, their necks. And it's a really, really great initiative with this new scrum law.
The Affies will be up for a pressure 8-man scrum against Grey here. Grey holding on well. You see the little pop-up there by Steyn on the Affies side. The kick not going according to plan, and now chance here for Affies to get it away via their inside centre offer.
Get back!
The two golden opportunities for Grey. Here come the big lads. This is Elof. Rumbling up to the try line. Away there by the skipper, Van Sale. Now it should be on here. Linda gets the try. Did he drop it? No, he didn't. He didn't. The try has been awarded. This man could be a thorn in the side of Grey College this afternoon.
Showing some awesome strength and determination, Yuri Linda there, going over, and the ref judging. Oh,
I think he's dropped. I think he's lost it.
I think he's lost it there too. There wasn't enough downward pressure then. But the ref was on the spot, allowed the try. Really fortunate there, I tend to feel.
Not often that you get a scrum half taking conversions. The captain's job today. And it's away to the left. Well, the big question is, we don't have a TMO here. So it's a split-second decision. And I think he lost control of it.
Definitely looks that way, Hugh, definitely.
Good take. Snyman is the man that they go to, I think, to be the aggressor in this Affies side. He's like the Rock of Gibraltar in the side. The loose forwards working well. Comes to Van Zyl. Nicely played by Venter. They've got some space here. They need to go straight. Nice little cut in there by Orfer as well. So the Affies having a lot to offer in their backline play at the moment.
Well, in typical fashion of a classic clash, running from the 22, within their 22. Unfortunately, their back's a little bit flat, and pass not going to hand will be line-out time for Grey College.
They go efficiently to the back there. That time it was to the number 6 flanker, Reinders. A little bit of a mix-up in timing by Grey College off the back of the line-out.
Good take at the back of the line-out. Unfortunately, Coral Doe, the road, not timing his run, and a forward pass, so it will be scrum down for Affies.
Crouch. Bind. Scrum.
Van Zyl. Linder again. Affies just having the better of the exchanges at the moment. Strong work by Freken.
Step, step, step.
The lock forward, the loose forwards also. Brazatnote, Allison, Van Heestien. This fly halfers look lively. Venter. Good defense by Grey. Van Zyl again. Nice understanding between Venter and Van Zyl. That no sooner do you sing somebody's praises than they make a mistake.
Release blue.
The sun comes out on Grey College, Bloemfontein.
Use it.
Van Zyl, and worked out by Cater. Just doubling around Ferreira's Falloon. Good understanding. Across there is Stein, the Affies hooker. Comes very well for Sander. Sander once again waiting for runners. Finds Duplessis. Good defense by Affies and a little over enthusiastic by DP Duplessis. The loose head prop of Affies. Just wanted to grab it and be on the run.
Bit flat, the tight head prop there, ruined Kramer from Grey, and then a double knock on from Affies. Unfortunately, he was a bit too enthusiastic and knocked that ball on.
Yeah, you know, Vim, I think one other thing that the coach's job is to do is to also, whilst the kids will be very worked up and tense, is to get them into a mode where they actually are trying to relax and carrying out the basics as the Grey are doing now. Brilliant by Emmerman. But Affies up to the defensive job. They've run the ball nicely. That's a good kick away by Van Zyl. In fact, it was their number 12 centre. And here, look at this by Falloon. Brings the crowd to their feet. Brilliant pass away from Low. This is all Grey now. Tremendous play by the home side. Now the forwards trying to get the ball back quickly. Look at that line of defence for Affies, very well organised. Comes for Kramer.
Advantage of side.
Then it worked out by Sander. Ferreira involved. Sander again, waiting for a runner. Good hands by the tight head prop.
Hands of white.
Sander once again getting plenty of ball. Very variation needed from Grey here. As that big Affies pack hold on for dear life, and they've given away the penalty.
Offside. Zijn werk. Ballen. Theo bring net die nie water penalties nie, right?
The ref, Mr. Jaco Kutse, has blown Affies at the moment for being offsides. They're saying some great line speed and defence, Hugh. So they were a little bit over enthusiastic there, and unfortunately giving away a penalty, and a great chance for Grey College to take the lead here.
In contrast to rugby stadiums around the world, a deathly hush here at Grey.
Skop.
Oh, it's a beautiful strike. Fantastic. Could almost have kicked that from the halfway line.
He struck that ball beautifully, straight through the uprights. Great penalty.
Stop, twee, terug.
Well, again, perilously close to the touchline, fielded there by Arendt, the number 8. Sander.
Zes stop, zes blauw.
Nicely taken by Keita. Had a player in support there, might have looked a little bit to his right. Worked up by Van Zyl, neat service for Venter, and then away for Offer. Nice handling of the ball in the back line by Affies. In fact, they've shown up very well on that guy Linde. If they can get him away a few more times, will be a real problem for the Grey defence.
Crouch! Bind! Scrum!
You hear that difference in call by the referee. Working it out to Viljoen. Work here for Van Wyk. Nicely fielded. Keiter.
Twee werk terug, vet!
Immerman.
Twee! Je moet terugwerken, hè?
Viljoen.
Werk terug, Grey.
He seems to be the go-to guy and the experience of a Craven week last year. Nice play here by Van Heestien. Well tackled by Ferreira. Good defensive play by the more slightly built winger on the big Affies number 8.
Dan bij Stijver. Stijver. Just it. Nog zeker eens achter die bal neergewet. Wacht, kus kom wiki hoor allemaal. Crouch.
As per normal in this Affies Grey College encounter, a lot of cut and thrust. Tense play, good flat ball taken there by Duro.
6 wide.
Sander. Wasn't really a runner. They're tidied up by Andries Kriek. Well, they've done well here. Have Grey to get into the Affies half. And so it's advantage to Affies. away by Van Zyl.
Advantage over.
Looking for ground is the fly half Venter.
Well, that was a well-weighted little grabber there, and Affies finding the touchline. It'll be interesting what they're going to do here in the line-out. Affies, whether they're going to contest in the air or contest on the ground to counter any maul option from Grey College. But they have got that big RG Snyman, who's really, really neat in the line-outs.
Sander. Work again for Van Wyk. Oh, well chased up by Ferreira.
Backwards.
Keita was doing hard work. Now, was that offside by Van Zyl? No, says the referee. The captain doing well here. Looks on the inside, maybe should have let it go. Although Ferreira was getting back very quickly, as was Sander. The scrum half getting back very well for Grey to get in between the Affies players.
Well, getting the ball there, Van Zyl taking a great break down the touchline. Maybe he should have given inside, but the Grey College number 9 did well to get back in between the supporting player. So it's Grey College line-out ball.
Good strong tackle by the number 8, Reinhard Arndt. They're using the back of the line-out. Is that in straight? Yes, says the referee. Or no, that's fine. Sander again. Van Wyk. Worked out there by Wessels for Viljoen. Keita. Oh, he's evaded the attentions of Dwayne Wessels very well. Held up there by young De Wet Bezuidenhout. Van Zyl, Venter. Van Zyl again.
Leave it, yeah.
Just playing at close quarters at the moment. Affies, they have, they say that juggernaut attack. Big shout from the Affies supporters on this right-hand side of our grandstand position, because they all thought that the right winger was offside.
Offside, 14.
And the ref agrees with them.
Unfortunately there, Theo Ferreira a bit over-eager, the winger from Grey College, and got caught coming off offsides. Interesting attacking opportunity here for Affies. It'll be interesting what they do from the line out.
Well, then normally the go-to man is Archie and Snyman. Very quickly down. Now chance here for them to get that ball out. It looks pretty useful, does Orfer. Philip Orfer, the number 12 centre for Affies. And they are in a kickable position here. Van Zyl will kick for posts.
Well, here it all started from a good two-handed take from the line-out from their big man RG Snyman.
Great change room. This is what the boys of today have. Look at this. Fabulous conditions, fabulous tradition. Their jerseys all hung out for them. The positions, their positions, and the people who played in their positions. Absolutely incredible. Louis Babro, Pete De Wet, Peter Muller, all played in the number 12 jersey for Grey College. God, the old cold showers and concrete floors of the past are gone. Van Zyl. He's lifted that pretty well. The flags are up and Affies are back in the lead.
Fantastic strike there by Van Zyl, the captain of Affies, getting 3 points for his team. What's important at the moment, Hugh, is every time they get into the Grey College half, they are converting their pressure into points. So they're keeping that scoreboard ticking over, which for a game like this, a classic clash, is really important.
Kickoff by Viljoen again. Totally eluding the would-be catcher. Van Zyls recovered it quite well. Ammerman, Viljoen. He's big, he's quick, and he's elusive. Setting it up, beautiful pass on the outside. Wonderful running, wonderful try. It's Henry Ammerman.
That's happy. That's happy. That's happy.
But look for the involvement outside of Viljoen. There was a forward there, and I'm not sure whether it was 7 or 1. Vim will pick it up on the slow-mo as we watch it. I think it was Andrew du Plessis who was on the inside. Watch for number 1. This is a wonderful run. Now watch on the inside or the outside. There he is. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant stuff by the loosehead prop.
Oh, that was fantastic. Great support. The number 1 loosehead prop, Andrew du Plessis, up there in support, offloading the ball in the tackle to the winger that goes over for a fantastic try, Henry Ammerman. They'll be thrilled with that, but it all started with a great counter-attack by E.W. Viljoen. He did really well there, looked up, showed some strength, showed some amazing pace, and what a fantastic finish. But yes, what support by the big front row, the number 1 prop, the loosehead, Andrew du Plessis.
And wide with the conversion is Rotenbach. But Evia Viljoen, the beginner of the drive, but I love this support play from number 1.
Oh, he did fantastic there. What support play. And what a great offload in the tackle.
Well taken by Low.
7 wide. Last 3.
Van Heestien. Good chasing up again by Ferreira. He's done a lot of chasing for Grey in the first half. Now Affies just getting a little bit of a maul on the go. They need just to almost feel they need to just calm it a little bit. Affies, they've got the skills, they've got the manpower. They just need to, I don't know, them to calm down a bit.
Almost looks like they're a bit anxious at the moment, and they've lost a bit of form in their play. They just, as I have to agree with you, Hugh, they just need to calm it down a bit and stick to their basics. ABC rugby.
Well, Werner Swanepoel, who is alongside us as the Afrikaans expert's opinion, having worn that number 9 for Grey College and South Africa. Smiley.
Stay 10.
Oh, Van Zyl could turn this into points for Affies. Good play. Pick up by the big du Plessis, the loosehead prop. Van Zyl, Venter. And look at this run, brilliant by Snyman. But one got to commend the Grey defence. Orford trying to just cut back a little bit. Snyman very nearly over. I wonder who stopped him there. Now du Plessis, to both loosehead props. For Affies and Grey is named du Plessis. Now Francois Steyn. Oh, Van Zyl goes for the line. Is it white line fever? They need to just, again, keep it calm, keep it patient. Down to Van Wyk. Van Wyk is there to get the try. Affies back in the game. In fact, back in the lead.
Captain. Just make sure the tackles. Right.
Well, Thijs van Wyk backing himself, showing his strength, in going over for a fantastic try. But it all started with some good patience by Affies. At one stage it did look like they got a bit of try line fever, but in the end showing some good patience, setting up some phases, and the number 11, the big strong boy, Thijs van Wyk, going over for a fantastic try, backing himself and showing some great strength.
So a try apiece to the two left wings. Linda also for Affies. Captain of the unbeaten side this year. Oh, it's a beautifully controlled conversion.
Emmelman picking up his head there, noticing that, sorry, Thijs van Wyk noticing that the defence was scrambling and showing some great strength to go over there.
Too long by Viljoen, so they'll come back with an Affies advantage as we move towards the 35-minute half-time.
A bad way to restart after just conceding a try, and now giving Affies the opportunity to have a scrum down on the centre field, straight back under pressure, the Grey College side.
Inks Marks, the Grey head coach, on the right-hand side of that picture there.
Crouch! Point! Scrum!
Good scrum by Grey, it's a power scrum. Now, the referee saying the loose head, I think, scrumming up and inwards.
7 meter.
They also have a limitation on how far back the scrum can go. 1.5 meters and a 45 degree wheel it is. Not the 90 degree as they play in senior rugby.
Well, it started off as an awesome scrum for Grey College, but unfortunately the referee judging that the number 1 prop was scrumming in and up, so that's why Affies got a penalty. Interesting line out for Affies at the moment. Great take there, two-handed by RG Snyman.
Use it!
Good control by their pack. Away for Orfa. Now up in the line was Keita. So the Grey College defences extended, but they're up to the task. Been impressed with the way Affies are prepared to move the ball around and give it up a little bit of air, running off the ball well.
Keita hit that line at amazing pace. Unfortunately, just trying to go through and get an offload and losing the ball forward. Maybe he should have just gone to ground and gone through another phase and set up another phase for his team.
Good tackle too by Karel Duro. Played in the academy week. The academy week are the guys who don't make the Coca-Cola Craven week teams. So they get almost like a second chance.
Okay, stop wacht. Okay, that's on side, yeah.
Keita. And good efficient play by the Affies fullback.
Ball. Ja, nee, vet.
Line of course from Marius Lowe, the Grey College skipper. And that's efficiently done. Now they need to turn this into effect. Wessels taking on his opposite number. Sander working it up for Duplessis. Sander. Liberal use of the boot, which is a little bit surprising by the Grey College scrum half. And that's not a bad return for Affies. Good play there by Edouan Keiter.
Very well fielded there by Keiter and finding a fantastic touch. Very safe.
Plenty of support for Affies here as well in Bloemfontein. A lot of running up and down here by Grey, and eventually it was intended for Reinhard Arendt. Again, its tension starting to show.
Maak seker hy vinniger in.
Maak seker hy gooi vinniger in. Just wants him to feed that line and line up quicker. Oh, it's a hard, low one. Can Grey turn this to advantage? Well, hands in
Number 2
by Affies. So they trail by 4 to Grey College. And it will be Rotenbach to go for goal again.
Well, penalty coming from a short ball to the front of the line out, taken by Andrew du Plessis, and then unfortunately Affies hands in at the ruck, and a great penalty opportunity for the Grey Bloem side.
Just about on half time. They would still trail by 1 if he boots this. Well, it's a good strike, and it is. It's a boost for Grey College. As we do move up toward half time, we talked about cut and thrust. We talked about 2 of the top schools in South Africa, and every time these in later years particularly they play, they're such close affairs. A little mistake here, a flash of brilliance there can just turn this game around. Committing there. Oh, and Francois Steyn is going to turn this penalty that brought joy for Grey, and it's a super try by their star hooker Francois Steyn. Oppenwacker, as they say, and that will delight and has delighted everybody involved with Affies.
Well, great pressure from Francois Steyn here and going in for a try. Not well taken by the number 4 lock, Davet Besaidenout, unfortunately knocking it on, but great pressure from the Affies hooker, the live wire Francois Steyn, for a fantastic try under the poles.
Conversion is easy for Van Zyl, and so a turnaround for Affies as they score in the dying moments of this first half. So we've said it's a tight affair, but Affies leading 22-14.